Welcome back to Character Select. We are still on Char, but we're getting ready to move on because we don't need to be here anymore.
We don't need to be here.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, buddy.
Our Leviathan is able
Yeah, I know. I'm
to
looking at my
travel
little
to
pet,
the
my little
world
buddy.
at your command.
He's just licking the ground.
Alright, so let's...
Alright.
That's weird, buddy.
Char is ours, once again.
Our enemies should fear us.
Don't try to be
We
scary.
still
It doesn't
have a
work.
long way to go.
We are numberless, we are relentless, and we are evolving.
We are also done on Char. I will decide on our next destination soon.
Hey, Zagar, you learned anything this time?
I am so powerful. I feel as if I could be a threat to you now.
Listen well, Zakara. Someday you might rule the swarm. If you think you can take it now, make your move. But the next time we fight, it is to the death. All or nothing.
I will serve you and learn from you. And perhaps someday, I will lead the swarm. But not today.
And what lesson did I teach you?
Vision, my queen. You taught me vision.
The swarm is powerful, but power is not enough for its leader. I defeated Warfield not through numbers or strength. I simply possessed vision, and he did not.
I will remember it, my queen.
You're doing a really bad job of explaining vision, Kerrigan. I'm just saying.
It's 2 levels. A little extra damage.
Damages.
Hey, Abby.
Tell me about your work.
Look at flesh, see only potential. Strands, sequences, twisting, separating, joining. See how it could be better. Eat flesh, splinter bone. Inside me can touch it, weave it, spin it, make it great.
But not perfect?
Never perfect. Perfection goal that changes, never stops moving. Can chase, cannot catch.
Accurate.
You certainly have your uses.
Perfection is like chasing the horizon.
Strain ready for augmentation. Discovered creature with powerful essence. Good adaptation for Baneling. Defeat creature. Assimilate essence. Create new strain.
So, we got splitters, which, upon eruption, they split into 2 smaller banelings that continue to attack. Or, hunters, they can jump up and down cliffs and leap through air to attack enemies.
So basically, they're following up on your raptors.
But they can instantly bounce into a guy instead of being caught behind a wall of units.
So all his Zerglings leap on, and then the Banelings come in and just jump and die anyway. No longer being trapped behind hungry Zerglings.
So yeah, I see what you mean now by the difference between the swarm evolutions and the specialist evolutions. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, start the mission. Let's do this. Pauschtabauten. Abathur, wipe your mouth. Jesus.
I mean, that's how he creates a new Zerg.
Yeah, there's no reason for bad table manners.
It's science, Dave. It's science.
Science is clean.
Not for Zerg, it ain't.
What the fuck?
Scarab. Organism has evolved elegant survival mechanism. Decentralized nervous system. Upon death, remains become 2 lesser creatures.
That's not really something that could naturally evolve.
That's why it's a unique creature. A unique type of creature.
I want the
jellyfish.
Assimilated before the Protoss know we're
Or
here.
starfish. You can cut a starfish in half and it becomes 2 starfish.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what you can do with that for humans?
Nothing? Oh yeah, your liver, right? Your liver is very regenerative.
Yeah.
Scarab near.
You know what you absolutely cannot do that
Your
with?
eye?
Everything else.
Brain. As weird as it is, neural tissue is the only tissue that does not regenerate. Everything else does.
Spinning sequence into Baneling strand. Augmented Banelings ready for combat.
Excellent. Let's introduce the
They have
Protoss to our new friends.
another thingy. Instead of 4, they now have 6 of those yellow.
6 of the what now?
Those yellow things on the front.
The yellow squishy bits.
And they roll.
Splitter strain splits into 2 smaller creatures upon detonation. Occurs only once.
They should call those Bane Mites.
Bane Mites.
Banelings now.
Yes, more.
So, do they explode
No.
with the same force, or do they do less damage?
A Baneling is 40 and 80. Little guy is only 5 and 10.
5 and 10?
5.
That's
Yeah,
garbage.
because there's 2 of them.
They are unending.
So it's 10 and 20. Quarter.
Yeah.
More Banelings.
Arriving now.
A whole shitload of them.
Defend the shrine.
Do they also split when they get killed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes more sense
The
then.
Protoss are finished. Ready your next experiment, Abathur.
I'm also assuming
this is
that
probably my favorite segment.
Volcanic resource world. Hostile
I'm also
terrain.
assuming that these evolution missions aren't for every single unit that you can get. Like
not
aberrations
every
don't
unit.
have them, right?
Banelings subjected
Yeah.
to lava.
There's 7 of them.
Extreme conditions used to guide evolution.
Oh, well, sucks to be them.
Over many cycles, adaptation occurs.
Technically, yes. But
But only if things
New
survive.
strain
guiding it is-
emerges, can leap up cliffs to avoid lava.
guiding evolution is not as easy as
That's useful.
this game makes it out to be.
Successful
Well, Zerg
specimens
evolved
scattered
way,
on
way
surface
faster than
must
normal
gather.
people. Their genetic variations and deviations are like, I think it was 10,000 times faster than...
Survivors located here
Biological.
must be collected. Lava rising, remain on high.
Sedman found that out.
Rolle polle.
Yeah, cliff jumpers.
Lava surges at regular intervals. Utilize high ground.
Where's Donnie Vermillion?
Oh,
Got some movement out here. Gonna check it out.
Oh my
what's
god.
happening?
You're getting hit by flying
Died,
bomb
that's what
monsters.
happened.
Those things can jump.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus.
Zerg forces inbound.
No point in killing that thing.
You're supposed to be collecting survivors, not killing things. You have 7 seconds.
Boo!
Oh,
The lava hadn't even risen yet. That's dumb. Oh well.
Dominion mining camp. Extracting minerals.
I see them. Let's test out these new Banelings.
So you can either go for the frontal assault.
Front entrance heavily fortified. Banelings unable to pass.
The base is built into the cliffs. Our Banelings can travel overland and drop in from the back.
So you're going to need to enable some building attack.
I can just right-click the building.
Wait. Can you guys please stop talking?
No.
They sound like wet floppy sacks jumping up and down.
Thanks, I hadn't paid attention to that, and now I have.
Where are they coming from?
Jesus Christ!
Bye!
Dominion mining facility destroyed. Experiment successful.
All those guys are like, what the fuck just happened?
Sequences ready for integration. Await decision.
Go for the specialist.
The squishy boys.
Yeah. As cool as the splitter one is, I just think that the extra 10 points of damage or 20 to buildings isn't that helpful.
No, the ability to not get stuck behind your own units is infinitely better. Just objectively better.
Yeah.
I'm not yawning because I'm tired. I'm yawning because I'm still buzzed. Actually, that's not true. It's been like an hour and a half. I'm good.
Alright.
Alright.
Cutscene!
That's a
whose
Protoss ship.
Protoss ship is that?
A very special one.
Zeratul?
I like how that one Zergling is basically like her pet. Essentially.
Yeah.
It's definitely special.
Zeratul.
Ow. I must hurt for the Leviathan.
Wow! I love a jump there, Kerrigan. Zeri, you could do better than that.
I mean, yes.
What do you want?
To talk.
Believe.
Oh, he's doing what he did to Raynor.
Kerrigan, I have been to the beginning. Behold, Xeras, birthplace of the Zerg. Here the Zerg evolved, and here the Dark One altered them.
Those two have names.
Behind are the primal Zerg.
Well, that big guy does have a name.
Now both of those
Fight. They kill. They evolve.
Huh. Creepy.
Right.
Just as you must. If you survive.
Well, I mean, you have a hell of a way of saying hello after all these years.
So I could go there.
But let's go to Calif.
Birth world of the Zerg.
Ooh,
It lies
mutilisks.
far beyond the Kapru sector, where no Terran has ventured.
And this
You
is why
must
have
go
light.
to that ancient
So-
place, Kerrigan. Learn its secrets and take
So
its
what you
power.
could do is you could go to Char and then go here and then do Calder, or you could do Calder, then do Xeris, and then go to Char.
Yeah, so you can have mutalisks on either Kaldir or Char if you want.
What's the Kaldir mission? I don't remember. It's been a while.
A brood mother, took part of the swarm to the frozen moon Calder.
Hydralisks. Let's go to Calder.
I intended to do here first, yeah.
Nefash's brood had many highly evolved creatures. To reunite the swarm, you will need those adaptations.
Heck yeah. Let's go freeze our tentacles off.
You were going to say something else, weren't you? I know I would have. I actually kind of do want another cider. God damn. You've only done 2 episodes.
They're
Kinathis.
2 long episodes,
God damn it.
though. Look, you were the one who insists on putting all the cutscenes and, like, side missions.
Look, start talking to people. Jesus.
I cannot detect the Dark Templar. Is he hidden on the Leviathan, waiting to strike?
He's gone. Whatever agenda he's pursuing, he's not a threat to me. Not right now, at least.
Isn't anything not Zerg a threat to us?
Do not question me, Miesha.
As you say, my queen.
She will question you a fair deal, Kerrigan.
The scouts report that Nafash set up a hive on this plane, but abandoned it shortly after.
She moved off into those ice valleys. That must be where the Protoss are.
There's something to be said that Kerrigan deliberately gave Isha a mouth to speak with when she absolutely did not need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Queen of Blades Kerrigan, not
Queen
current
of
Kerrigan.
Blades.
Terrans, but there are no Terrans on this moon.
Like, Zagar is clearly not speaking with a mouth.
I need them to strengthen the swarm.
But for some reason, she gave Isha one.
Surely my brood alone could defeat its forces. Terrans are
Or rather, allowed her to keep
Isn't
it.
that what you thought about me?
Let her keep it. He's got something to say.
What up, bud?
So there is something I can do now also, and with these guys. With them being able to jump, corrosive acid is actually very strong.
So do it.
Because they can jump
Ain't no one
directly into their
stopping
target
you.
now, and just completely blow them up into little bits.
Which is 40 damage... No, yeah, 40 damage for normal units and 80 for buildings.
Swarm suffering on this moon.
No, double
My
that.
Zerg stronger than
I thought it
this.
was 2040. Is it 80, 160? Good lord.
Other than Leviathan, no
Yeah.
reason to specialize Swarm for such cold.
Is that an excuse?
Wasteful to spin unnecessary adaptations. Complexity bad. Not needed before. Needed now. We'll look for local fauna. Essence useful for swarm adaptation.
Do it.
There's something he said there, which is just ridiculous.
Which was what?
That
It's complete
Calder is
bullshit.
colder than deep space.
as
it's
cold
cold
as
as
deep
cold.
space. I'm sorry, if it
Yeah.
was, then this ice wouldn't have formed, sir.
The fact that
Yeah,
it's as
nothing
cold
would
as
be
deep
moving.
space
Nope.
is just ludicrous. Because there is a sun
Yep.
providing a substantial amount of light still.
Yeah, even deep space isn't freaking absolute zero, but
it's
not much warmer.
Deep space depends on where you
5
are.
Kerrigan
If
levels?
you're,
Damn.
it could be extremely hot actually.
Yeah, it depends on how close you are to the sun. Thermals.
Let's go get some roaches.
Kind of confused. I'm kind of curious, actually. No?
Also, did you know the sun has a magnetosphere?
Yes.
There's a firewall around our solar system.
Yep. And Voyager 1 just passed through it, like, last year.
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't know
not
that either.
know this.
This moon has
Till I heard
pockets
about
of
that.
intense cold called flash freeze storms. One such storm is approaching. It will push temperatures down so fast that almost all thermal energy will be lost.
Which would kill most people.
The storm will pass quickly, but while it is here, your troops will be frozen in place.
I can sense indigenous creatures nearby. Their matriarchs have powerful
What
essence,
do you creatures
strong enough to
eat?
help us adapt to this cold.
But what do
Each
they
other.
eat? Like, there's clearly no plant life on this.
Out
There's
with
no
it.
flora on this
Let's
planet.
get this over with. Nothing
Then
stands in
presumably
my way.
they're carnivorous.
Everything?
I have to find an Ursidon matriarch and
Yeah.
get her essence. What
There's
is it
probably
now?
some shit under the ice.
Get going.
Could be, I guess.
Mine. Push ahead.
This Zerg is feral. It is not under the control of any higher entity.
There's not much time.
No, it is now.
Going.
What's a roach?
It's a frontline. It's a frontline kind of like tanky unit.
Speak quickly. The swarm never rests.
Okay.
There's a lot of health, a lot of armor, and a
It's
short
got
range.
1 armor, 120 hit points.
Slow.
But it's got rapid regen, which means when I burrow it, it very quickly recovers from injuries.
Interesting.
Who asked you?
And that speed is also increased.
Another feral roach. Something is very wrong.
What could that be?
Who asked you? Nothing stands in my way. Speak quickly.
The flash freeze is near.
I just have to find an Ursidon matriarch. Push ahead. The swarm hungers.
Ah.
Oh, well.
The flash freeze has arrived. Your troops are frozen.
Can't hear you
These
shivering.
Ursidon, led by Matriarch, strong essence. Once local essence assimilated, Swarm will resist flash freeze.
The flash freeze is ending.
Just in time. Ooh. I got melted.
Oh, my Zerglings.
This provides the Zerg.
Essence assimilated. Swarm resistant to flash freeze.
Excellent. And now I can sense Nefash's hive cluster nearby.
Now, for what it's worth, and I'm sure everybody already knows this,
Not much time.
what just happened was not evolution, it is genetic engineering.
Roaches
Very
able
different.
to burrow, regain
It's the
health.
same for the Zerg. It's basically the same thing.
Nothing stands in my way. Get going. The swarm never rests. Nefash's brood. The Protoss must have wiped them out. I'll awaken this hive cluster for the swarm.
And now, here comes the true mission.
The Protoss sense the awakening. They are aware of our presence.
The Queen of Blades. But what has happened to you? Frail and human.
Yeah, bring it on, bitch.
Protoss. I wondered when you'd show yourselves.
We must inform Shakuras. They will send the Golden Armada. They will destroy you.
Miesha, tell me the Protoss are out of range of Shakuras.
They are, my queen. However, the Protoss have psi-link spires that can amplify their psionic communication.
Then we destroy those spires before the Protoss can activate them.
Okay.
Interestingly, there's no timer.
Yeah, surprising. Which is weird.
This world is...
Additional matriarch essence nearby. If collected,
I guess it's because it's like, potential first mission after the tutorials.
I do like an efficient swarm. If I have a chance, I will hunt down some matriarchs.
Don't we all like an efficient swarm?
You don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, they're pretty gross either way. Nice to know that the creep can endure even on snow, where there's no biomass to actually consume.
Shh, quiet, Dave. Don't say things like that.
take the fight to her.
Yeah,
What?
I just felt something crawling up my neck and that was
approaching the
gross.
hive cluster.
Made me worried. Uh-oh,
Quickly.
here come the Templars!
Flash freeze approaching. The Protoss will be vulnerable until it passes.
Get fucked,
are
Protoss.
defenseless. Attack now.
Wow,
Push
Yeah.
ahead.
they started a land
Yes, they
war in
did.
Asia. What a bunch of dumbasses.
Very goofy.
Wow, so the green is just one of the Silent Spires?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like, wow, it's like right there? That's short mission. So it's to your benefit to actually attack during a flash freeze, then?
Because they are vulnerable,
okay.
and I am not.
Flash freeze now ending.
But I'm going to use the time to make my economy stronger. And get ready to actually push really hard.
The only thing better than an efficient swarm is a strong economy.
That is the core of most strategy games.
Random aside, while Kinathis is building up his base here, have either of you ever heard of or played the game Off-World Trading Company?
I've heard of it, yeah.
I've heard of it.
Because it's just the idea of a strong economy is important for RTS games. Off-World Trading Company is literally strong economy the game. Your goal is to create monopolies so that you can buy out your competitors.
Fascinating.
It actually is. I love economics.
Get going. The swarm
Stab. 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 Stab.
Flash
Stab.
freeze storm approaching soon.
What is it now?
Can you develop an evolution to give everything rapid regeneration, or no? It sucks.
Alright.
Well, technically, yes. Kerrigan does get access to an ability
Flash
that
freeze
heals
storm
everybody around
has
him.
arrived.
Press our advantage. Destroy the Protoss.
Press our
I am
advantage.
actually gonna go.
We need to get more
I'm actually going to hurt them a
Ursidons.
bit.
You have 40 seconds to inflict maximum death.
You have my attention. There's not much time.
They focus down all of their units.
Nothing stands in my way.
Or
This world is mine.
During the day is accurate.
Let's get this over with. The swarm never rests. Get going.
15 seconds! 10 seconds!
Push ahead.
Flash freeze now ending.
There's not much time. Nothing stands in my way. Get this over with. The swarm never rests.
I feel like the Protoss having to use those psi crystals to power their units is like their biggest vulnerability if you can target them.
it is. Pylon sniping is an actual strategy.
Whereas the Terrans don't have that vulnerability, nor do the Zerg. The Zerg technically could have the creep tumors break, but even that doesn't really stop it.
The creep recedes extremely fast in multiplayer, though. But once it's fully receded, it doesn't really stop the Zerg buildings from existing and benefiting.
Right, because the Zerg buildings always have a little bit of creep around them as long as they exist.
No, the Zerg buildings will gradually die.
Oh, really?
They don't have creep under them.
Huh. This is why you need them Hydralisks.
Get going.
Flash freeze coming in soon.
Oh, no, me.
I love a strong economy. I do. I got my lair.
One down.
Even if you destroy our spires, we will get word to Sartoris.
Oh no!
A flash freeze storm has
What
came out
are
of
they doing
hibernation.
here?
The Protoss are defenseless. Attack now.
What a bunch of marauding assholes. Like freaking barbarians in Civilization.
Yeah.
Just randomly show up and to be assholes. You have 38 workers on base.
Yeah, well, a bunch of them were supposed to go to the other place, so...
Well, let's get it moving then.
The flash freeze is ending.
Oh. And I'm just gonna put these guys here.
What is it now?
Oh, you're not actually doing anything still, so yeah. Just put another one there.
You have my...
You're not doing anything, so you will become Spiketail.
Heck yeah.
Become like unto Spike.
Become a stabby stab.
Yes?
We require more minerals.
This world is mine.
It's getting real gross up in this ice planet.
Nah.
They have a shield! Oh, never mind.
The shields reduce range
You
damage
have my
by
attention.
2.
What if you only do 2 range damage?
Then you deal 1.
Oh.
Minimum 1.
No matter how much armor or damage reduction exists, you always deal 1 damage.
Nice. So 100 Zerglings, no matter what, will always deal at least 100 damage per attack if they can.
Yeah.
Push ahead.
Which is why the Zerg Rush is so
Get
dangerous.
My queen, completing bonus objectives.
Yes,
will
we
increase
know!
your power level.
That's why I'm going here.
The swarm
Oh,
never
right,
rests.
because
Remember,
this
this
is
is the
you
tutorial
could technically go to this
Yep.
mission first. Alright,
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm.
Flash freeze storm
It's
has arrived.
That's gonna keep getting me.
Matriarch essence useful. Visibility during flash freeze increased.
Is it though?
Yeah, now the Zerg can see just
Push
as far
ahead.
during flash freezes.
Does it affect our
Yeah.
visibility?
The swarm never rests.
Yeah. We had like half visibility during flash freeze. Now
If you say so. Alright, go get you some more Matriarch
will.
Essence.
gotta destroy a pylon here.
Oh.
Fire.
Speak quickly.
So, is that why when you were playing as the Protoss in co-op missions, you always built like overlapping side or pylons, Kinathis?
Yes.
So that if one did die, you didn't have to worry about losing power to
Basically, that's
bases.
the idea.
But they're also
Yeah.
your supply, right? Yeah, so they
Yeah.
have multiple purposes. Okay.
This world
I don't think I ever played the Protoss in StarCraft 1, so not used to their mechanics.
There was a guy, there. Oh, ooh. Ah, I see you. Hello. Ah.
Get going. Push
And they
ahead.
don't have detectors.
No, they don't. So I'm going to be a great big funny boy. Just for pure, just because.
They were like, I could have sworn that we just... Oh, God! Oh, my fucking Jesus!
Just because.
And they're gone.
That was
There's
good.
not much time.
Beautiful.
And now we're gonna get some of the. Oh, fuck me! I
What?
forgot to build a baneling nest.
Baneling nest.
Shame on me.
Dun, dun, dun!
Push
Yeah, yeah.
In a few moments, there will be a flash freeze.
Ooh, get ready to attack
Yeah.
that base.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Mutation complete.
This world.
Creepy voice. Creepy voiced.
Send Kerrigan up to that port.
oh right. Yeah, there. Yeah, hey, wait for it.
A flash freeze storm has hit.
Get going.
There's Nafash.
I didn't have much hope of finding you alive at this point. The Protoss will pay many times over. Out with it.
Interesting.
Let's get this over with.
Oh no, your base is being attacked.
The hive cluster is under attack. Are under attack.
You're
Too bad there's spiky boys there.
yeah, you're fine.
You
Yeah.
have my attention. There's not much time. The swarm never rests.
So presumably Karen knew all of the swarm greens because she created them, right?
The flash freeze is ending.
Don't.
Or did the swarm, like, follow her will without necessarily giving her the specifics?
That's a lot of Archons, and I don't like it.
Best murder and better.
Push ahead.
Our forces are under attack.
Da-da-da.
Get going.
They only managed to grab a small piece of the swarm when she first went to Char. Or Colder.
Push ahead.
I meant back when she was the actual, like, Queen of Blades.
One more left.
Oh yeah, she was basically the Overmind's successor.
Gotcha. So her imperative as the Queen of Blades was to expand the swarm and make sure only the swarm existed, right?
There's not much time.
No,
Yeah,
her goal
yeah.
will be revealed.
Okay.
This world is mine.
I'm just
We'll
wondering...
learn of it
Well,
in this campaign.
Right, I'm just wondering if there's going to be an explanation for why she did nothing for
Yeah, there will
years after Brood War.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Also, she
Flash
did
freeze
in fact
coming
do
in
some
soon.
things, but you get that in the short stories and stuff.
Right.
Basically, she was researching and creating new strains of Zerg.
Like the Swarm Queens.
And the Banelings.
She liked the idea of the infested Terrans exploding, but she didn't want to.
Yes?
She didn't want to rely on a supply of humans for it.
Terrans.
Flash freeze is here.
She liked the idea of humans exploding. So she built units that would make them explode better. That's hilarious.
Out with it.
Destroy!
Dead.
Dun dun dun!
The swarm hungers.
that one freaking Zergling's like, I
There's not much
fucking
time.
got this!
Push ahead.
That's right.
Kerrigan's like, you do
Good
you, buddy.
boy.
Storm is fading.
Nothing stands in my way. Push ahead.
I'm pretty sure I've asked this question before on Character Select, but I'm not sure if I asked you to.
Get
Given the
going.
choice between being too hot or
That'd be
too cold, which do you
cold.
prefer?
Cold.
Okay, good. We're all in agreement then.
Matriarch essence assimilated. Swarm perfectly adapted to fight in flash freeze storms.
Now, this is what annoys me, because now all of your Zerg
Swarm never rests.
have increased attack speed during the flash freeze. Why can't the Zerg just get that
going.
normally?
Why does it have to be during the the flash freeze?
Yeah.
Something genetic suitability. Overly specialized adaptation.
You have my attention.
So you're just gonna wait for the next
Yeah.
flash freeze and
Never rest.
steamroll?
It'll be fun.
Mineral field depleted.
It will be hilarious.
Flash freeze will be here soon.
Speak quickly.
115 units. It's
Almost
almost
enough.
enough.
I don't have enough bodies to throw at them.
Okay, Zukov. Jesus.
Mineral field depleted.
Flash freeze storm has arrived.
Can you imagine being stuck in a freaking ice block and seeing that shit coming towards you?
Yeah, it'd be pretty hot. It'd be pretty bad.
But that's not fair. There's time now.
Who asked you?
Sounds uncomfortable.
Well, that's what happens when you go to a planet that apparently gets to 2.7 degrees Kelvin.
Get going.
Yeah, that's pure
It really
bullshit.
Of course it's pure bullshit. Planets that have no atmosphere, or planetoids, I should say, that have no atmosphere, don't get that cold.
Is passing.
Void Ray. Oh no. Victory!
Void Ray's like, I can do it!
Run away! Ah!
The Protoss expedition will be unable to contact Shakuras.
Now they have to deal with us.
And nobody likes dealing with us. What achievement didn't you get?
15 minutes.
I wanna... what's the second achievement?
Yeah.
Unfrozen
Yeah,
enemy
just go nuts
structures.
during the day.
Interesting.
During the day cycle.
22.
Ah, yes, there is a cutscene after this one too.
We captured a prisoner in the wastes and subdued her, my queen. She says she is a researcher.
Hey, what up?
I didn't order you to take prisoners.
Abathur requested it. He wants to dissect her.
Sure, whatever.
What's the point? He won't be able to use Protoss genetic material.
He likes to try.
Actually, keep her alive for now. I might find a use for her.
Interesting.
You have awakened new abilities, my queen. If you wish, you can
And next time on
activate
Character
them
Select,
now.
we'll go talk to our new friend and see how she's doing. How she likes being stuck in a...
Tumor.
I mean, I've seen enough porn to know where this is going.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Kinathis!
Yes!
Jesus. PG-13 at worst. Actually, no, fuck it. Let's go to R. Kerrigan, fuck her up!